we are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Agnew. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Old Dominion's offense has the ball first today. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Running inside, it's Roach. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line, it's Agnew. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. On the ground, it's James. Here's a little room there. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Monarchs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Looking downfield, it's Potter. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that looked like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So Appalachian State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And now to lead the offense, it's Malachi Singleton. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. Using his legs, it's Roberts. There he goes. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, ODU. And what a turn of events as this Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Bringing the heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Roberts. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mountaineers will line it up on first and 10. The run inside. It's Roberts. powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pressure, going right. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Back's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. He might want another play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Running inside, it's James. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. They'll move the tight end. Trying to impose their will with the run. Finding some room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And the offense says thank you very much for the free 5 yards, 1st and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
Absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the play.
And the We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College football. The Monarchs will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll run this play from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Singleton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here's a hit. That pass not close as he got drilled. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Might have a chance. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Monarchs! The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Singleton. He's got the back in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll... on down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Four wide out set, two on either side on 2nd and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, ODU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards. That return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On target to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The corners are walked up tight. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. They'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Working that left side now. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down.
Kill it. 2-14 close. 2-14 close.
Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again. Got a man, it's Sanchez. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers will have it first and 10. They'll run it. It's Roberts. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be second and 9.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Singleton. It's complete to the left. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Howie Rowe will give us an update on his condition. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He wants to change this route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, App State. Gets it into the end zone. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You've got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Potter. On target. Powers through the defender. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own.
Caught, and he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback keep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Looking for a deep man. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
That was predetermined. They told him in the
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Ready? 129. Ready, go.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Roach. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down. He won. It is a first down. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rushes on him. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. Now this offense has it 1st and goal, trying to cash in after that defensive penalty. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense in press coverage. Makes a catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Agnew. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Monarchs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air, it's Potter. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Reads it, fires complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Singleton. Floats it out in space. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And here's the third interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a... Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got his man on the outside. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's James. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeps it on 1st down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. A solid gain on... and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. They want to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried,
make something happen. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times. And now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
Knocked it right through, showing that. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, that quarterback is really lucky that that ball wasn't intercepted. You should never throw the ball back across your body. I think because of the pressure, he felt like he had to do something quickly with the football, but that was almost a very bad play.
Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the option, it's Potter. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying.
He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the ground, it's Roberts. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game, but in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front.
The play action fake. Under fire. And he was hit just. Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get much on the return, but what? They are in business at the 24.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football.
Got room on the return. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Looking to pass. It's Potter. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quarterback may change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Sanchez.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down for the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
He'll throw it. Fakes to grab. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete in the They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Gulitowski. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Grabbed over the middle, it's James. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor.
They stripped it out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Inside the 25. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man. It's Gulitowski. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Appalachian State's offense to go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Oh, it's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Good timing on the quick out. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Quickly complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. Trying the run, it's Roberts. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. This offense starting to impose its dominance. 13th play of the drive coming. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. The give to the lone running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the shot that clears are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 18. Go.
To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Barber. Here comes the heat. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Gardner.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Off the play fake. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting it.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
To the air, it's Singleton. Got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Finds his tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Quickly out to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Wants to keep it in the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
The sure hands, it's Alexander. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Chanticleers are threatening on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Barber. He's going for the goal line. And to the end zone. The keeper on the option. Could be an alley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by the...
Going long. And it's incomplete after taking... And on 2nd down, they're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's James. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Bringing the heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking downfield very late in the half. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. And he's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Handoff from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. To throw, it's Barber. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Washington. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the shot that clears right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic. Maybe a crease. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, and go get the first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Red 54, red, go!
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the speed on defense? Offense trying to get tricky, trying to run the quarterback outside, but the pursuit and the speed by this defense, they got to him quick.
Doing it himself again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and third and long. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And that... Running inside, it's Roberts. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Offense gets set for second down. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll set up to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's knocked. But what a play to come. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now on the counter. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Offense staying on the field, they'll hurry up on fourth down. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. He's got him. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're working that left side. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He's not. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Roberts. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that
unloads it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll... They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Stepping to the right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll be brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Now improvising. Makes the pass. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into